vaccine, these bullshit things, these vaccine passports. Tell me this. If only people who have the vaccine can go there, why are there outbreaks? At first they said, it works, you won't get it. And then it works, it'll keep you out of the hospital, but you might get it. And then you see over half the people in the ICU have it, it's like, it works. But that doesn't make sense. By definition, it's not a vaccination. It doesn't make any logical sense, any clerical sense. It doesn't work. They want you to take it. And these people in the government, Bonnie Henry, John Horgan, they want you to take it for two reasons. And those two reasons are, they want you to, these pharmaceutical companies and these mask companies, Justin Trudeau, making millions of dollars on this. But the second reason is they also have this, I see it as a perverted power complex. These people in the government, they cannot admit that they were bullied as a child, and they need absolute power to certify that. Justin Trudeau, all these people, they just can't pass. Oh yeah. And to wrap it up, I have 2 points to make. 2 fingers. These 2 fingers. I came up here doing the Nixon peace sign. 2 fingers. This finger for Justin Trudeau. This finger for Bonnie Henry and John Horgan. And this finger, because we put Canada first. Canada first. Canada first. Come on. Canada first. Canada first. Canada first. That's what I have to say.
Thank you. That was awesome. The youngsters are coming out. The next guy that we're calling up to the stage, you might remember him from 2 years ago. He was extremely successful hosting 2 of the biggest rallies Vancouver has had back in September 2020 and October 2020. I'd like you to put your hands together for the guy from Celebration of Freedoms and Rights, Ryan Kulbaba!
Thank you, Yvonne, for that amazing introduction. Here we go. Vancouver! How we doing today? How you doing over there? All right, guys, it is good to be back. It is good to have a microphone in my hand again. It's been a long time, and I gotta say, from there to there to there to back here, I love you all! Give yourselves a hand! Okay, so as Yvonne said, yes, I was the co-founder of a Celebration of Freedoms and Rights 2 years ago, and we started May 2nd, 2020 along the Guildford Street in Surrey. So now just follow me here. Just go with what I'm going to say here, okay? How many of you guys here, the thousands that are here, came to one of those events 2 years ago? Right? Okay, follow me here. I'm going somewhere with this, okay? So the next event that we put on happened right over there in front of that glorious Olympic torch there. A march to unmask. July 19, 17 cities simultaneously across Canada marching against the mask orders. 14 and a few more people stand. When we had thousands, and I mean thousands of you people there, how many of you guys showed up to that one? Right? More and more people started showing up, and now since then, how many of you guys have been to any freedom rally period since then? More and more of you guys started showing up. I'm going to ask you a dumb question, and I admit, this is dumb. And now, since then, how many of you guys are here right now? Over there! Make some noise over there! Right? See how this movement is built over time? And it's all because of each and every one of you guys who showed up, who supported these events, who did boots on the ground. We can organize until the day we die. If you guys don't show up, we got nothing. So thank you, and all of you for showing up all these years. guys showed up to any of those events in September, October, you guys know what we did. We had a little chat that I know you've already done them today, but I'm gonna make this. You guys are gonna make this so freaking loud that every redneck politician in BC is gonna hear you right now. Are you ready? Repeat after me, all of you ladies and gentlemen. Freedom is essential. Rights are essential. Freedom is essential. Rights are essential. What do we want? And when do we want it? When? Again. One more time. Ready? Come on. Make some noise. Now I don't know if Bonnie Henry or if John Harmon or Adrian Dix or any of them are listening, but in case they are, you got about 10,000 people screaming for their freedoms and rights, and we're not going to take it from them anymore, and we never have anyway, so let them hear you one more time. When do we want it? Again! One more time! All of you guys, give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, there goes my voice. All right. Okay, couple more points before I go. We need a big thank you to our truckers. They did so much to inspire, to unite, and to give us hope. And what they accomplished, not only in Ottawa, not only across Canada, went worldwide. We got convoys in America, we got convoys in Europe, and thank you to Tamara, to Pat, to Chris, to James, and anybody else who organized that. We thank you, don't we? If you want to thank the truckers, give me a hell yeah! One more time, let them hear you. Give me a hell yeah! What do we want? When do we want it? Again! One more time! Woo! Okay, guys, my name's Ryan Klababa. I got a podcast. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Telegram. And I'm banned on all of them, and I love it. You can follow me at RPKULBABA on all those platforms. I got cards for all you guys to hand out. We're at the Stand United tent as well. And I want to thank everybody for showing up. I want to thank all you guys for all you've done. And I love you all. Thank you so much. I'm out.
How about that? Ryan Kulbaba's back in town! Woo! Thank you! The next guy up, he's known as the Real Truth Report. Anybody out here heard of the Real Truth Report? Chris V, where are you? Welcome to the stage. This is a serious freedom warrior right here. He's been working for all of us for 2 years. He's passionate about what he's doing, about freeing BC, freeing Canada, and a big welcome to Chris V.
Thank you so much, Yvonne. First thing I want to say, this is going to sound kind of weird, but happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to the world, because March 13th, I think it was, is when all the governments across this planet locked us down. So happy anniversary. Happy 2 years of bullshit. Happy 2 years of lies. Happy 2 years of corruption and all this other degeneracy. Is that so many people finally understand what we've been up against since we've all taken our first breath on this planet. Now everyone gets it, or enough people do, and more people are waking up every single day. So as bad and as crazy as it is, happy anniversary, because it woke up the world and we're continuing to wake up. I don't know how many on a daily basis, but it's going to be thousands or hundreds of thousands. So they've done a great thing. I know these people running everything are completely scumbag, corrupt, super criminal, pedophile, parasite, serial murderers. But at the end of the day, we're going to win. And this is the way it had to come down, because there's way too many. The absolute only way that you would wake up the world. The only way is, of course, to see all the corruption, experience all the corruption, and feel it all in your bones and in your personal life. That's why this has to go down the way it's going down. There's absolutely no other way that this has to happen. In this part of the speech, I just want to say John the Horrigan's response to us last week, where he said that those involved in protesting in Victoria at the legislative buildings need to get a hobby. Well, this is our hobby. Now we are professional protesters. I've never been a professional protester. I don't get paid, but every single weekend I'm out here doing something because this is our hobby. Thank you so much, John the Horrigan. You guys brought it on yourselves. You are the ones that created this environment to bring all of us together. Make no mistake about it, I would not have nearly as many Freedom family and Freedom friends if it wasn't as a result of all the lies and deceptions and everything they've done to us for the past 2 years. They have essentially abused 7 billion people on this planet, all these corrupt governments. They've abused us, and now they've brought us together. We found each other, and we're never going to separate ever again. Another thing he says, find a better way to take your energies out and put it into positive outcomes. That's my recommendation. And I think it is a good recommendation. And that's why we're doing what Chris Sky said, peaceful non-compliance. Stop complying. That's my recommendation, and I take it to heart. So thank you so much, John the Horrigan. I appreciate it. What else did he say here? Well, the last thing, I don't want to make this too long because I've been saying the same thing for 2 years, and I just want to keep it short. But I want to end this with basically hug your neighbor. So if everybody could hug their neighbor, bring each other together with positive energy. And I just want to thank you for caring and standing united, not divided, to create a positive change in our world. And it hurts my feelings, as lame as that sounds. It actually does hurt my feelings when you hear friends and family and people you barely know talking shit behind your back. You know, I didn't have to do any of this stuff. I'm retired. I don't have to do any of this. I'm retired. I already have my life all set. But at the end of the day, I'm standing up here because it's the right thing to do. And I know you guys have gone through the same things. You know, all these people don't understand what we're fighting for. And when they finally clue in, hopefully, and I really mean hopefully they actually say thank you. And if they really do have the balls, I would actually accept an apology from a lot of people who've caused a lot of grief right across the planet. It's unbelievable. These ignorant people, the people behind me, are they still there? Look at these people. We have to feel sorry for them. They don't know what they're doing, and we have to have compassion, as hard as that is. And I know that firsthand because I'm the first one out there arguing with people. If you've seen my live streams, you know, I've been in the news one too many times. Let's put it that way. Anyways, guys, so much. Thank you for coming out, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Crispy. Real Truth Report. The next person that's coming up to speak, he's calling all the way from Toronto, Ontario. Do you guys know who we've got on the phone next? One of the greatest freedom warriors that Canada has seen. Vlad Sobolev.
Let's continue bringing more people together, doing whatever initiatives are important in terms of waking people up, opening the businesses, uniting people with their communities, with kids, and growing alternative foods and everything else. So it's just keep going forward, guys. Humanity is for us, and we are for the future. I love you. God bless you all. Canada is and up.
Hey, I just wanted to say a quick thing here. In 2020, I met Vlad through Ryan's group with the Across the Country Celebration of Freedoms and Rights rallies. And Vlad started with this t-shirt for Hugs Over Masks, and I loved it. And I said, how can we bring that to Canada? Or to BC? And we did. And we started a movement here in BC. We grew 12 chapters in a few months. And I want to say thank you to Vlad.
Thank you, Vlad.
Yeah, thank you.
Vlad.
He had so much trust and faith in me. He made me the managing director for Hugs Over Masks Canada. He inspired, he trained, and he mentored me. This man is humble. We have spent so many thousands of miles traveling BC, right across to Saskatoon, up and down Vancouver Island, and I had the opportunity to learn from him. And not only that, we had to listen to motivational, inspirational leadership training. So Vlad, I am who I am because Vlad, thank you, my friend.
I just want to add to that quickly. I used to be paranoid to get on a stage to speak, but that all changed with Vlad. I just want to say, Vlad Sobolev is a leader's leader. That man has inspired so many leaders within ourselves. It's incredible. There's a huge list of us that are all now activists and helping to do this work. So Vlad, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for everything you have done for Canada. Thank you. Okay. Hang on a sec. Okay, so the next guy we have up is sorry. The next guy up is Alex the Comic. Who knows about Alex the Comic? He's a funny guy. Give it to Alex the Comic. Woo!
All right, organic human beings, make some noise! Some people see freedom fighters. I just see a lot of people that are going to reap jokes. There's more freedom in Ontario than here. And now it's getting really weird. Canadians, I saw a video of a Canadian going from my mouth, the Russians in the winter. You know, like it didn't work for Hitler. It didn't work for Napoleon. I don't think Mark from Coquitlam. So can we get a round of applause for our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, for uniting everybody against him. You see that? He said that in his speech. Oh, Canadians have never been more united. Yeah, against you, dumbass. My God. Have you seen that there's a on the F Trudeau clothing line and kickbacks from the vaccines? That's a new joke, but I liked it. I don't like to listen to the radio because I like to keep my mind, unbrainwashed, but I turned it on for a minute and there was an ad on the radio and it was about a woman violating. She was a black woman apparently in Canada and she refused to comply, to sit where she was told in the theater, and it led to the black people having rights. Isn't this on the radio? Where are the ads for the freedom fighters that are fighting for all of us right now on the radio? I want to see that ad. I'm waiting for that ad. On November 2nd, 2021, Chris Sky and 100 freedom fighters walked into Canadian Tire without vax passes. Where's that ad? On February 4th, Vladislav Slobodev and a couple of friends walked to Tim Hortons without any masks and live streamed a 40-minute conversation with the police explaining to them their right under the Canadian
Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Where's that ad? I want to see that ad. That's a new joke too. There are new jokes, guys, so I appreciate the last. All right, but we're apparently really late. So if you like my jokes, they haven't banned me on Instagram yet. So it's Alex the Comic, Telegram, Alex the Comic. And I'll just say one thing that I think is really important. What happened in Ottawa with the truckers, that's the Canadian love revolution. Woo! Isn't it amazing? It's amazing. All we needed was the glow lights and MDMA, but it's a love revolution. And this is what's really happening across our country. Their weapon has always been fear and separation. That's what they do, that's their job. Our job. Hold the love in our hearts. Make the changes in your life that you need to do so that you feel good, so that your vibration is high, so you can be in a state of joy. Because we're the ones that have to be there for the millions of Canadians who are about to wake up to reality. So let's not judge them, let's love them and work on yourselves. The real awakening is within. This is a global awakening of consciousness. So let's put that love and that light for all our brothers and sisters that are waking up, because the love revolution is everywhere and it's within. God bless you. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. I'm Alex. Bye.
Choose love! Choose love! Choose love! Choose love! Choose love! Choose love! And on that note, we're going to bring out Axel. He's going to play a little song for us. And thank you to Axel. I can't pronounce your last name. We're Stratton. Okay. Welcome, Axel. And stay tuned. We've got a few more speakers lined up, including Dr.
Hello, Vancouver! It's an honor to be here in front of you guys. You guys are the next generation of freedom fighters. It's a battle for the normies, you guys. The left knows what's going on, the right knows what's going on. These people were lied to, and now we have the truth on our side. Propaganda, it's nice, it's shiny. They'll buy into it for a while, but when the truth and facts come out, the propaganda doesn't stand a chance. Let's give it up for all our amazing speakers that we had today. Give it up for James Davidson, host of Stand United. Give it up for yourselves, because without you, this wouldn't be happening.
And let's give it up for Axel for Stratton.
So guys, I too am like Alex the Comic. I am of the belief that I am going to laugh my way through this until Nuremberg 2.0. Feel free to laugh with me, feel free to cry, feel free to get angry.
Go Axel!
Our friends down to the south and Joe Biden. I changed the name to We Stand United because this is what we're doing. We're standing united. If you want to find my material, I'm a Rumble. I go by Salty Canuck.